All right, I guess I was muted. I hope I am unmute now. If I am, just all right, perfect. Thank you so much. So, welcome everybody if you're joining us here in Zoom, and welcome to all those people who are joining on our official YouTube channel. And as you already know that I posted an hour ago today something very interesting, that law of attraction, real or fake, or what it is. And today we are going to raise the curtain from this doubt, and we are going to bring the answer to your awareness whether the law of attraction is real or fake. Now, many people, when the movie Secret hit the market, started believing that they can have anything that they want. And there is certain truth behind it, that you can have everything, whatever you want. But there are certain things that goes along with this understanding and goes along with this law of attraction. And our whole sole purpose in tonight's call here in our free coaching hour program is to share awareness with you that what exactly that law of attraction is, how it works, and how to really use it for our purpose to achieve whatever financial, emotional, relationship, health wise, any areas, whatever your goals you have. And I hope you all are ready and you're all excited. So without any further delay, I will pass on the stage to Chandrasekhar to take you through the law of attraction. And then I'll come back later on at the end of the session and I'll share some more insights about what exactly this stuff is all about. Shekhar, over
Yeah,
to you.
thank you, Sukhpreet. Only host.
All right, Shekhar, try sharing your screen now.
Yeah. Okay, can you see my screen? I've shared it.
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay, cool. So let's begin. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the free coaching hour. As you know, we host this live webinar every Thursday on YouTube at 8 p.m. IST. Today, in episode 66, we will be talking about the law of attraction. Before this, we talked about the law of supply, and before that, there was an episode on law of thinking. So today, we're going to cover up law of attraction. Let me take you through today's agenda. First, I will be giving you a brief history of the law of attraction as an introduction. And then we are going to look at the desire and expectation phase of the law as it has been explained by the author Raymond Holliwell. And then we will look at 3 steps to build your reality using the IAE formula. And then in the end, I'm going to leave you with a couple of suggestions on how you can apply all these laws that we have learned so far in your business. To begin with, you know this book, right? You most probably you have a copy of this book, and we all saw this movie, The Secret. And this was the movie that awakened our awareness into believing that finally we have something, a kind of a formula or anything with which we can have anything it is that we want. Our most innate desire is to have everything that we desire of, but no one ever taught us how to go after our desires and how to manifest them into reality. School, universities, they don't teach all these stuff, but somewhere inside all of us we have this thing that I want to be a man like that. I want to run a business like that. I want to earn so much amount of money. I want to travel all over the world. But we never ever had any formula or something like kind of that. But this movie and this book actually took us, I wouldn't say into deep, but showed us, like, kind of a primer that the law of attraction works out perfectly every time, and it can give you anything it is that you want. Now, the thing is this movie, The Secret, the law of attraction, something new? Is it like something new that scientists have found out? Well, when I was investigating about this on the internet, I found out that the term law of attraction was used for the first time in publication by this Russian lady called Helena Blavatsky, if I pronounced her name correct. She was actually an occultist, and she was interested in theology, and this made her travel all across, Europe, America, India, Egypt. So she studied lots of religions, and from there she understood that when people say that, when you ask anything from God, God is going to give it to you. It is basically the law of attraction. Whatever it is you think about your life, the way you plan your life, it's exactly the kind of life that you're going to live. And from there, Thomas Troward wrote about the law of attraction. You can find it in his the Edinburgh and the Dory lectures on mental science. Then there was this attorney in America called William Atkinson. He became a self-publisher because he got interested in this philosophy of law of attraction, and he authored like around 100 books or more. And he was one of the main people in this new thought movement who published one literature after the other, trying to bring awareness in public about the law of attraction. And then there was Wallace Wattles, who wrote The Science of Getting Rich, where he used this term law of attraction. And the movie The Secret was actually based on his book The Science of Getting Rich. Now, where did these people actually study the law of attraction? How did they come to use the word law of attraction in their literature, in their publishings, in their books? Actually, if you see, when you study all the religions in the world, you will find one thing common. Every religion teaches you the identity of God. Every religion teaches you to pray. Every religion teaches you that whatever it is you want in your life, ask God for it and God will give it to you. This is the law of attraction. Now, literally, the phrase law of attraction might not be found in major religious books in the world. But if you look at the philosophy of the law of attraction, you will find that every religion in their religious books, they have talked about the law of attraction. Man can have whatever he desires, but he has to work with the law of attraction to attract it into his life. Now, I'm going to talk about the desire and expectation phase of the law of attraction. Now, when it comes to the law of attraction, I'm quite sure you have heard a lot of teachers talk about the law of attraction on YouTube. You must have read great number of authors, their articles on Google, Bing, Yahoo, whatever you use. But today, I'm not going to go into like what the law of attraction is and all of those kind of things. I'm going to go only on those things which Raymond Hollowell points out why people fail to use the law of attraction in their life. And one of the main reasons is desire and expectation are not used together. That is one of the reasons. So we are going to have a look at this thing that when we desire something, whatever our goal is, we must expect that it has already arrived. All right. This is again working with the law of assumption, but let's concentrate on the law of attraction over here. So before getting deep into desire and expectation phase, I want you to practice a certain exercise every day. If you really want to see the power of law of attraction in your life, you can start with something really small to test it out. If you're a skeptic and you think that, big goals, they're like out of your reach, they're insurmountable, do not worry. Try to attract something really small, but using this formula, and you'll see that it works just as good for small things as it works good for big things as well. Here's a list, okay? And I will be taking you through this list out in turn. First of all, form a clear picture of your desire. You have heard Bob Proctor ask many times what it is that you really want. What he's actually trying to tell you is, have you formed a clear picture of your desire? Do you really know what you desire? Do you desire a certain car or a certain lifestyle just because someone else is leading that lifestyle or has that certain car? Or do you desire it because you actually want to have it in your life? That's the question. So, what it is that you really want out of your life? And when you have that picture ready, you need to find a quiet and restful condition. put your mobile phones on flight mode or switch them off, turn off your laptop, go to a room, sit quietly so that you can meditate on your goals. And then desire the greatest amount of good in your goal, the greatest amount of good. The more you meditate on your goal, the more you will realize that when your goal is accomplished, you are going to be a totally different person. And how does that person look like? How does that person walk, talk, and act? You need to start to walk, talk, and act like that person right now, not when your goal is achieved. You have to be in the feeling that your goal is already achieved. And when you sit in your meditation sessions, meditating on your goal, what you need to do is you need to walk, talk, and act like the person who has already achieved his goal. Then you need to convert your picture into a vivid mental motion picture. Now, what's the meaning of vivid mental motion picture? It means, let's just say you have a goal of shifting to a bigger office. Okay. So when you convert it into a vivid mental motion picture, you will actually be sitting in your meditation session and you will be concentrating on how your desk looks like. You will be looking at everything from your point of view. You will not be looking at your goal as if like it's something being played back on a laptop or a mobile phone or anywhere. You will be looking at it as if like your eyes are really seeing that the goal has already been accomplished. You have the laptop that you want. You have the kind of LED or COB lights in your office that you want. Your office painted with your favorite colors. That is the thing that I want you to do when you're uh, picturing your vivid mental motion picture. Touch the pen, write checks in your mind. That is the kind of vivid mental motion picture that you need to create, and then go into details. The more you meditate, the more you're going to enjoy being in your new big office. Okay, be calm and peaceful when you're doing this exercise. You must not be disturbed by anything from the outside. Okay, and the more you repeat these exercises, you actually have to convince yourself that you are already living your desire. Don't think of it as something, I'm going to get into a meditation session and then I'm going to go into the future, this and all those things. No, you are already that man. You are already that woman that you want to be. And the convincing part is on yourself. You have to do it yourself, and you do it through repetition. Okay. And then the challenging part is to persist in this state of mind. When in the meditation session, you are enjoying your new big office with everything over there, exactly the kind of office you wanted, then when you come out of that state, you will be in your present office, which maybe you don't like it that much, but you have to maintain that feeling. You have to feel that you are in your new office. This is how you persist in this state of mind throughout the day. So do this exercise every day. And while you do this, there are certain things you should not be doing while practicing these steps. Okay, there's just three of them. First, do not specify the particular form. It means do not question how you're going to get into a new office, how the money will come about to build a new office the way you wanted, how you're going to increase your sales to actually shift into a new office. Do not specify the way in which you are going to build your new office. Just imagine your new office, imagine enjoying working in your new office. That's the feeling that you need to generate, and you just have to persist in this state of mind throughout the day. All the ideas that are required, all the tools and resources, money that's required to build your new office or to shift you into a new office, they will come to you. Number two, do not practice in anxiety or tensed state of mind. Now, if you are doing this exercise and you feel some sort of an anxiousness or you feel tensed, it means somewhere or the other you are doubting your goal. You are meditating on your goal. Your purpose is absolutely pure. You want to grow. You want to go to a bigger office. You want to go to the office of your dreams. You want to build it. But during your meditation session, while imagining this picture, or being in this vivid mental motion picture, if you feel anxious, it means somewhere or the other you're doubting that this will never ever happen. So don't do that. If you ever feel anxious while imagining your picture, think of something else. Go back to your meditation session later on. And number three, do not force the thought. For example, if you sit on a meditation session and for some reason or the other, you're not able to concentrate, not able to build the picture, not able to feel your office, not able to generate a good feeling being in your new office, drop it right over there. Go do something else altogether different. And then come back when you're totally relaxed, when you are calm and peaceful. Okay. Now, how does this process actually bring about your office, your new office to you. For that, to understand how this process works, because we are working only with the mind over here, right? How does this work? How does this create your reality? Let's understand this through the stick person. Now, there is this formless substance flowing to and through you 24/7. It's flowing to and through me here in Calcutta, why I am live over here with you. And whichever part of the world you belong to, this same formless substance is flowing to and through you 24/7. With this formless substance, you create pictures and motion pictures in your imagination. Yes. But the problem is when you are picturing something in your imagination and you are not able to build your exact goal, it's because you are believing too much in your senses. You want to have more money, but your senses are telling you, hey, look at your bank passbook. You want to be in perfect health, and your senses are going to tell you, hey, did you check the doctor's medical report? What does it say? Where's your blood pressure level? So your senses will try to tell you that you cannot move beyond your reality. Your senses will tell you this, wherever you are stuck, that is your real reality. But a student of the mind knows that the formless substance which flows to and through me right now, which has forever been flowing to and through me and shall forever flow to and through me, I can use that formless substance in the right way and bring form to my desires and goals whenever I want. So, with this knowledge and understanding, I will imagine myself as being in perfect health. I will imagine myself being happy. I will imagine myself being wealthy. Health, happiness, and wealth is mine all the time. I just need to imagine it. It doesn't matter what my senses are telling me right now about my health, my happiness, or about my wealth. I really don't care. What I care about is that if the formless substance can give me anything that I want, it can form anything that my desires dictate it to do, then I need to entertain perfect health, happiness, and wealthy thoughts in my conscious mind. And when I do this repeatedly after disengaging my senses, I will be pushing these ideas very subtly to my subconscious mind. My subconscious mind is where my feelings are. And the more I'm going to feel I'm in perfect health, the more I'm going to feel I am always happy, the more I'm going to feel I am wealthy, this idea will become fixed in my subconscious mind. And this will describe my I am. Your I am, in an earlier episode on failure, I had told you that I am is the center of all your manifestations. So when you are in a self talk or when you're speaking to someone else about you, always watch for what you speak about yourself after you say I am. If you say I am broke, that's going to be a reality. If you are going to tell yourself throughout the day, I am sad, this makes me sad, that makes me sad, I am sad, you will be more and more sad. If you will tell yourself, I am broke, I'm unhealthy, that's exactly what you're going to get. So, in your conscious mind, fix the idea of healthy thoughts, fix the idea of happiness, fix the idea of wealth, and repeatedly think on these things so much so that they get fixed in your subconscious mind. And when they get fixed in your subconscious mind, when your concept of yourself changes in your perception, your reality will change because your behavior will change. And depending on your behavior, depending on your concept of yourself, you will take different action tomorrow than the action that you took today and yesterday. And these change in behavior and action will bring about the results. So if you're thinking about your ill health, you will get more of ill health. If you're thinking about all those moments where you were unhappy, you will get more moments like that where you will be unhappy. If you're constantly thinking about that you are broke or you don't have enough to go about, you will get more and more conditions and circumstances where you will not have enough money to go about and do whatever it is you feel like. So during this manifestation phase, there are two things that we need to remember. Number one, this formless substance works very precisely with the laws of the universe, like thinking, supply, attraction, receiving, increase, compensation, etc. Okay, it's mathematically precise, and we cannot change these laws. We cannot change the formless substance, and that's why it's called immutable laws of the universe, because we have no power to change them. What we have is the knowledge to understand them and to work in harmony with them, so that we can make all our dreams come true right in front of our eyes. And these laws of the universe, they respond to your concept of yourself. Whatever you say, I am, the universe gives it back to you. If you say, I am wealthy, the universe responds, you are wealthy. If you say, I am unhealthy, the universe responds, you are unhealthy. So you need to keep two of these points in mind all the time. All these laws are impersonal. They do not care whether you are, desiring for something good or bad. They cannot distinguish between good and bad. They just give you back whatever you give to the laws. All right. So use the formless substance very cleverly and build a picture of perfect health, happiness, and imagine yourself wealthy. And imagine that you right now are already living in that state. Okay. You're not going to go into that state in the future. You are already living it. And Raymond Holliwell teaches us that you are always on the right side of the law when you combine the two essentials of desire and expectation. So, if you just desire for something and you think that you're working with the law of attraction and then it doesn't come about and you say, oh, no, the law of attraction does not work. Well, look back. You did not expect it to come about. You desired for it to come about. We all desire for many things, but you did not expect it to come about. That's why it didn't come about. This is why sometimes when you desire something good and you don't expect it, you don't get the good in your life. But when you don't desire anything bad, but subconsciously expect something bad to happen, bam, like that, something bad happens. And you think, what the hell is wrong with my thinking? I was thinking good things and I'm not, attracting them. And now here I just had a bad thought and I just attracted it. This is the reason. You have to work with the desire and expectation phase of the law of attraction to make sure that the law of attraction works perfectly for you all the time, anywhere in the world, anytime. Now, Raymond Hollywood teaches us 3 steps to build our reality using the law of attraction. And these are interest, attention, and expectation. Again, before getting into the formula or the details of it, I want you to form a clear picture of your life. Design your life right now. Remember, the formless substance will give form to whatever you imagine in your faculty of imagination and whatever you will keep on repeatedly impressing upon your subconscious mind. So decide about your health. Do you want six-pack abs? Do you want to hit the gym? Do you just want to go for a brisk walk early in the morning? What it is that you want to do to be in perfect health. You want to eat healthy food, right? So make contact a dietitian, get a diet chart. Or if you don't want to get into a strict diets, does not matter. Go to the gym, your dietitian in the gym or your trainer in the gym will tell you to cut off on certain food. So decide on how you're going to be healthy. Don't look at the medical reports, okay? That was your past thinking manifesting in the present. Here onwards, you decide what your medical report is going to be. And deep down inside of you, you want your medical reports to show that you are in perfect health, right? So build a picture of that. What are you thinking about wealth? Do you want to travel all over the world? You see, about 1.5 years ago, I had this image in my mind, which I want to share with you right now, that I have in my wallet currencies from all over the world. And just, it took around like maybe a year and a half. I really don't know the dates. I have to calculate it. But what I know is that within a year or so, I have a wallet where I have foreign currencies. It just makes me feel good. It just makes me feel that tomorrow I can take my business all over the world. Okay. What it is, you are thinking about wealth. How much of money do you really want to earn? Do you have a fixed figure in your mind? If you're saying, I want to earn lots of money, you are giving a wrong command to your subconscious mind. You're not going to get a feeling of, lots of money. How does it feel when you have lots of money? There's no specific feeling for that. But when you describe that I want to earn 1 lakh rupees every month, then you understand, okay, fine, I'm going to do with do this when I have that money. And then you're able to tap into that feeling, and then you're able to build better plans. So fix your mind on wealth, on how much of money it is exactly that you want to earn. What are the things that make you happy? Who are the people that make you happy? Okay, what kind of a person do you want to hang around with? What kind of friends do you want to have? Think on these things. Okay, what makes you happy? Playing pool, snooker, cricket. If sports does not make you happy, what else makes you happy? Watching comedy movies makes you happy? Watch comedy movies. Make a list of all the things that make you happy. And anytime you're sad or something, just take out that list and see, okay, fine, I can watch that movie to make myself happy right now. Try to get off from your sadness. Okay, you are responsible for your sadness because of your past thinking. Now it is your responsibility to get out of sadness. Okay, and you do that by first making a list of all the things that make you happy. Traveling makes you happy. Watching only traveling videos on YouTube makes you happy. What are the things that make you happy? Make a list of it and keep on revising this list as much as possible. And then you're going to have a list of all the things that are going to make you happy, and you're going to spend all your time doing those things that are going to make you happy. All right. And then think about your growth. Once you have perfect health, once you have all the wealth that you always wanted, once you are hanging around with friends, once you're doing all the things that make you happy, you would want to grow, right? What vision do you have for your growth? Make it a little bit specific. What are your plans 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever it is? Feel the reality of achieving it right now. Growth is yours. Growth is your very law of being. The reason you were born, the reason you exist is because you are supposed to grow. So if you're not growing, it means you're not following the laws of the universe. Follow them. Growth is all yours. Make a perfect picture of your life, design it. You can design your life any way you want it to be. And now that we have a clear picture of what it is that makes us happy, what it is that, the kind of money that we want to earn, the health that we want to be in, we have talked about our growth. Now let's get into interest, attention, and expectation. This is the formula to build reality, according to the author Raymond Hollowell. Now, interest. Think about your health, wealth, happiness, and growth. What are the things that interest you in health? Do you want to build six pack abs? Do you want to have an athletic body? What is your real interest? Do you want to, your interest could be just to lose 5 pounds. It could be just as simple as that, or it could be something really deep. Sorry about that. When it comes to wealth, what are you interested in? What are the things that you're going to buy once you have that money? What are the products and services that you are interested to build to give to people so that they can give you money in return? And thereby you can grow your wealth and have all the money in the world that you want. What are the things that interest you with respect to your happiness? What are you interested in? Just in the last example, you're interested in watching comedy movies, you're interested in playing certain sports, what it is. Find out about your interests first, what it is that you're interested in. Same goes with respect to growth. Why do you want to grow? You want to grow because you are interested in becoming a master at a certain skill, right? What are those? Write them down. Think on what interests you. Desire alone is not enough. You can desire for hundreds of things throughout the day. We got like 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts going on in our mind throughout the day. And so many desires come in, they fly out, they fly in, they fly out. But our interest never flies in to fly out. Our interest always remains. We bury it. And it's now our job to actually dig it out and bring it to the surface. You really need to know what interests you with respect to your health, wealth, happiness, and growth. Why is interest important? Because the next step is attention. You cannot give attention to any details unless you're really interested in it. You will give it up halfway. You might start with full throttle, like, okay, fine, I'm not interested in it, but I'm going to do it anyway. You're going to leave it halfway. First, find your interest. What are you interested in doing? What makes you happy? And then you give detailed attention to how you're going to work on a plan to bring about your reality. For example, health. Let's just say that you want to build six pack abs. When you have interest in building six-pack abs, it's only then that your attention will go onto YouTube to listen to what other people are saying and what are their routine, what's their diet to build six-pack abs. When you hear them talking about their journey, your attention will expand more and you will give more attention to your body from there onwards. You will say no to, extra fatty food. You will start eating food which is rich in protein and fiber. Same goes with wealth. You will start giving more attention to how you can better your products and services. You will give more attention to how you can, be more happy. You are the one who can make yourself happy. Don't be dependent on others to come and make you laugh, and so that only after that you'll be happy. You can be your very own stand-up comic. You can make yourself laugh. Come on, you can do that. You are the one who can give attention to your growth. You must have interest in all these areas of your life. You must pick up an interest, what really interests you. Go within, see what it is that you like to do, what is it that you love to do every day. And only then, when you come to that these are my interests, you'll be able to give attention to all the details that you need to plan out to make your interest into a reality. Along with interest and attention, you must have expectation. Whatever your interest is, you are giving full attention to it. You're working on a plan with it. You are disciplining yourself. If you're doing all this work and you're not expecting that it has already come about, you are not working with the law of attraction. As simple as that. You have to expect that you are already in perfect health. You might be having a bulging belly. Don't let that deceive you into believing that it's going to take you a long time to build those six-pack abs. If you can hire a very professional trainer, he will put you on a strict diet. He will give you absolutely only those exercises which will help you build six-pack abs in, real quick time. So don't be deceived by your senses. Expect that you are already earning the amount of money that you want to earn. Expect that you have already expanded your business, if that's what you're looking forward to. Expect that you can make yourself happy anytime you want by, going and playing your favorite sport or watching certain comedy stuff on TV or YouTube or wherever. Expect it. It's already yours. And when you are in this vibration and you give out this vibration in the universe replies to you, you already are that. You are in perfect health. You are happy. You have abundance and you can grow. When you have abundance, you have all the time and money in the world to spend a lot of time on your growth. Now, what do I mean by abundance over here? Actually, we're dealing with infinity when we talk about abundance. Abundance means having all the money in the world to lead the exact lifestyle that you want to live and yet having more money than that. That is abundance in your bank account. So work with that. Get into the feeling. For example, you just want to earn an extra $1,000 every month through something. Now get the feeling that what if you can retain your lifestyle in just $1,000 every month? Now, maybe in the United States, $1,000 a month is not so much, but here in India, you can do a lot with $1,000 per month. So imagine the kind of life that you will be living if you have 73,000 rupees flowing into your bank account every single month. You'll be able to live the life that you want and you'll still have extra money. Now, what if your lifestyle requires an expenditure of, let's say, 5 lakh rupees per month? Imagine that. Work with that. You will have that money in your bank account. If you work with interest, attention, and expectation, you will have it. It's all yours. And later, when your goals become a reality, you will see that you will always end up earning more than 5 lakh rupees. So you have all these expenditures to maintain your 5 lakh rupees lifestyle per month, and you'll have more than that money left in your bank account to do something more if you want to do it. That is the real meaning of abundance. And now I'm going to, give you a couple of suggestions on how to apply these laws in your current business, or if you're going through a business plan or a business model to build your startup. First thing, revise and rewrite your goal. Whatever it is in your goal card, after going through the law of thinking, the law of supply, and the law of attraction, I'm quite sure something stirred up inside you, and maybe you want to earn a little bit more money than what you thought you would be earning a month back or something like that. So don't feel ashamed to increase the amount. Rewrite it and revise it. That's why you're revising it. Now, in week one, We talked about the law of thinking. We discussed how we must have an orderly, disciplined, and constructive thinking with respect to any area of our life, whether we are thinking about our health, our wealth, our abundance, our growth, anything, our happiness. It must be in an orderly, disciplined, and constructive manner. That's the first step that you need to do. Whatever business model you're preparing, you have to prepare it in an orderly, disciplined, and constructive manner. Then, in the law of supply, which we held last week, we talked about its basic principle, its demand and supply phase, why not to fret and worry, and the key of the law. So, according to the law of supply, all the tools and resources that you need, all the people that you need to build your business or to expand your business will be supplied to you. That is the basic principle of the law of supply. And then the law of supply teaches you that you should never fret and worry about where your next dollar is going to come from. And the key of the law and the key to use the law of supply is to already believe that you already have it, whatever it is. The people, the tools, the resources, the money, you already have it. And when you are in this feeling, only then you will attract ideas to you in which you will take action, and all of a sudden somebody will contact you and would want to do business with you. Somebody would just want to give you a tool that they just made so that you can use it in your business and give them a feedback after using it for, like, say, 90 days. Maybe it's in a beta version. So that is the key of the law of supply. Whatever it is you're working on in your business, be in the feeling that you have already achieved it. And today we talked about the interest, attention, and expectation, and the desire and expectation phase of the law of attraction. So integrate the IAE formula in your business model and revise it and rewrite your goal card. And next week, we are going to come up with the law of receiving. Implement the law of receiving along with the law of thinking, supply, and attraction, and keep on revising and rewriting your goal card. Keep on revising and rewriting your business model as well, I would advise you. In this way, this is the exact way in which you'll be growing each and every week. And in this free coaching hour, there are certain things that you need to do to make the most out of this free coaching hour. See, we are studying one immutable law of the universe every week. After going through this live webinar, I want you to take a self inventory and take a look at where you stand. Look at the house that you're living in. Look at the car that you drive. Look at the income that you're earning. Look at your health. You don't like it? Not a problem. That self inventory was just to show you what your present ruling mental state is. And what we want to do is we just want to follow the laws of the universe and, get ourselves elevated to a higher ruling mental state. But for that, we will have to discipline ourselves. We must think only according to the natural laws of the universe. And for that, we have to keep a check on ourselves. Every time we are thinking about, something like that's unforgiving, we are the ones who have to stop ourselves and think, oh no, oh my God, I'm in this feeling of, unforgiveness. I should be doing the opposite. I should be forgiving the person. I should not sizzle when I hear good news of my enemies. I have no enemies if I'm a forgiving person. Do a self-talk with yourself whenever you're feeling negative, and you'll see that when you will start thinking according to the natural laws of the universe, things will make more sense. This entire universe will make more sense to you. Study these laws regularly. If you want to watch this episode again and again, watch it again and again. If you want to go and revise the law of thinking, the law of supply, go and watch those over and over again. Read the book Working with the Law, or read any book, the power of your subconscious mind. You're going to find that all authors talk about these laws in just a different set of words, phrases, and sentences. That's it. But studying will help you to change your behavior. You must study regularly every single day. And you must also apply these laws with the way you study them every day. You have to apply them every day. It's in the application that you will realize where you are going wrong, and you will be able to correct yourself. And you need to be persistent, right? Napoleon Hill dedicated an entire chapter on this persistence. You have to work with faith and patience that whatever it is you desire is already yours. And it is through this process that you are going to get into a new elevated mental ruling state. That is going to be your new state. So if you want to get into a new ruling mental state, this is how you should be using this free coaching hour series. Now, this free coaching hour being hosted by Human Potential and Growth comes live every Thursday on YouTube at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. On the right side of the screen, you can see some major cities of the world and its corresponding time at 8 p.m. IST. You can join in from anywhere in the world, and you can dedicate 1 hour every week on your personal development. If you do not have any routine in your personal development, why not start with our channel? Subscribe it, get notified next week. Subscribe, follow us on our Facebook page. In this way, you'll be able to at least dedicate 1 hour every week on your personal development, which is very necessary. Study and take action. I'm going to reiterate it again and again, because only by studying and taking action will you realize the truth behind these laws. Connect with us in the comment section. If you've got any question, if you're facing any problem, Sukhveer and I would love to talk to you. We would love to help you out. Contact us in the phone number given below. You can visit a website and schedule a call with Sukhveer. Okay, so join us live every Thursday on YouTube at 8 p.m. I'm going to leave you with Raymond Hollowell's quote. He says, application is the test of adequacy, as knowledge is of little or no value unless it can be used to practical ends. What a beautiful piece of truth that is, right? So apply whatever you have learned in today's episode. If you haven't understood it, play it back once again. Keep a pen and a paper handy. Keep a pad ready. Don't note it down in your mobile phones, okay? Build the habit of writing things, okay? So write it, write all your dreams, and see how you can apply the law of attraction in your life to build your reality. And with that, I'd like to take a leave. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Please join us again next week, 21st of January, 2021, live here on this YouTube channel. We will be talking about the law of receiving. Over to you, Sukhveer.
Wow, wonderful. Once again, such a great explanation of the law of attraction. You guys have heard Shekhar mentioning a lot about, the two concepts right here. He talked about desiring, and then he talked about expecting it. So, when Shekhar was explaining that, I was just thinking that, okay, what really, can be added as a key note to that. So, Shekhar, can you just switch me on a host so that I can switch on my video back?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a moment.
Just simply go to my name and you will see an option with the option more in the participant. From here, you can make me the co-host or the
Uh,
host.
okay. Okay, participants now. More.
Give us a second, guys. We are just sorting out this video issue. All right, I think it's done. Let me see. All right, now I am. Perfect. All right, here we go. All right, wonderful. So, we talked about desire and expectation, that it is so much important for you to desire thing, but at the same time, you must expect that thing. Now, I'll share some of the ideas here on the screen with you on the whiteboard. So bring your attention right here on the whiteboard because we are going to get into that stick person, the secret genie, the diagram that we talk about. Now, as you know that if you want to understand the law of attraction, if you want to understand how this manifestation process, how everything we get in our life works, you really have to understand something about your mind. And this is what your mind looks like. Now, some of you are going to smile at it. If you want, you can, but that doesn't change the fact that this diagram that we have shown you, that explained the concept better than anything else. Now, what we explained about is that there is a concept called desire and expectancy. Now, most of us, when we want something in our life, in the beginning, we just wish for it, and wishes are in the conscious mind. Napoleon Hill talks about it. He said, there is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. And if you want to receive certain things, you got to expect that. And remember that right now, your expectation, whatever it is ruled by your paradigms in your subconscious mind. We all are pre-programmed. There are programs running in our mind that dictating whatever we are attracting every single day. In fact, every single moment. I see people who are getting healthier and healthier. I see people who are getting wealthier. And at the same time, I see people who are stuck in the same situation even after years. And I see some of those people who keep on telling me, Sukhbir, I'm reading this material, I'm doing that, I'm thinking this, I'm reading this, I have read so many books. But then I ask them one question: are you really seeing your results shifted? And then they say, oh, it's still the same. So what is still missing in most people cases? Yes, you have to expect, you have to desire, but what you have to do is you have to make a decision that you're going to win in life. And most importantly, you have to make a committed decision, because if the decision is made loosely, you may slip away on great opportunities that will be presented in front of you because you have been practicing law of attraction. The opportunity can come and it can go back as quickly as it came in because you was ignorant of the fact that you had something in front of you. That is the reason most people miss it. And right here in this chapter, the law of attraction, I have made some notes over there. If you really want to practice the law of attraction, then you have to understand that there is a part of your personality that want you to go out there, do something, be that winner. But then there is another side of you that is afraid of making that move. So there is a battle between the side of your mind that really want that better life, better money, better income, wonderful life, happiness, whatever you call it. But then there is a personality, then there is a side of your mind that is so afraid. And the battle is between those two sides. And the only solution is by reprogramming your mind with the concept that we are talking about here from the last 3 weeks in this coaching hour. We talk about the law of thinking, we talk about the law of supply, we are talking about the law of attraction. And in the next week, when we will come back, we'll talk about the law of receiving. And you will see how these all lessons has a golden thread running from one chapter to another. And you're going to see every single thing that we're going to teach you right here in this channel. You're going to love that material. But loving it is one thing. Putting it into action is another thing. And if you want to win, you got to bet on yourself. You got to make some decisions, and you really have to go out there and apply this new understanding and new awareness that you're gathering from here. This new awareness, it is so beautiful from the outside. It is so easy, but it's the application that will cause all the friction and all the frustration, maybe sometime in some people cases. But if you become a serious student of the mind, you're going to understand that this is a royal battle. But the end of the other side of this battle, there is your future that you're seeking for. So remember, you got to desire certain things, and to build that desire, understand you have to get emotionally involved with whatever your goal is. That's why Shaker pointed out in the beginning, make a vivid picture of what do you really want. It's the emotional involvement with the idea that converts your thoughts into your desires. And then you got to expect it. Why you expect it? Because you understand that there is a law of supply. You understand that by the law of thinking, I can create a ruling mental state that will really keep the attraction going on towards me. And then by the law of supply, I will have every single resource that is needed. If you keep these concepts in your mind, then you're going to have a wonderful and amazing future, I can tell you. But remember, it's the action that is very important along with these principles. So now we are going to see you next week with the law of receiving. Until then, I will highly recommend every single one of you that make a move with this material. If there is a dream that you always had but you're not moving towards it, make a conscious choice that you're going to go after it. If there is a business that you always wanted to start but you're so much afraid whether it will work or not, make a decision that you're going to take the first possible step that you can take towards it, and then invest into yourself. Remember, one of the best investment that you can ever make is empty your own pocket into your own head. This is the only place from where no one can take it back. So if you want more information about how we can help you, and we bet we can help you, reach out to us as Shaker pointed out on our social media channels, or reach out to me personally on my mobile number. I would love to have a conversation with you and talk to you about your dreams, your goals, your life, and I'll show you how we can help you. So Shaker, thank you so much for being here. And I'm looking forward to see
Thank you,
you and
Zakri.
see all our subscribers next week.
Yep.
So, thank you guys. We may take a leave now, and we'll see you all next week on the same channel with the law of receiving. So, we take a leave now. Bye bye, guys. We'll see you next week.